Welcome everybody. It is the Essence, and I'm about to do a live breakdown of Jayden Quaintance, who is a top 10 prospect as of right now in the 2026 NBA draft, which is next year's draft. He's very interesting because he played in college last year at Arizona State, as you can see, but he was so young that he couldn't declare for the draft. Like, this is a very young, like, prodigious type of player. He's a very athletic, strong, fast big man, as you're about to see, and he has some skill to him for sure. Like, in this first clip, you're gonna see this is kind of a bad defense, I will say. They only have four guys back, and it's going to end up with this guy basically sealing the small defender out of the way to just clear the way for Jayden Quaintance to just go up and yam that shit. But he shows that he can pick up speed very fast, and once he gets to the rim, it's over. Like, you're not going to jump with him, and if you do, that shit's getting planted on your head. So yeah, first clip shows you the ability to, build up that speed, little bit of a ball handling showcase as well. Even though there was no defenders around him, I see a lot of young centers in college that would have fucked that play up. Jayden Quaintance knows exactly what to do, and he has the perfect skills to do it as well. There's not a lot to break down in that clip. He low-key traveled too. Um, right here, showing the speed. Outruns this defender. I guess you can say, oh, this defender is just being lazy, but no, Jayden Quaintance is really fast. That's how he just gets these open dunks. This is where he thrives, as you can see. Right now, these are rim at the rim clips, and he can just outrun guys. Even though he's massive, he's still super fast. Like, he doesn't let it hold him back from being this really fast and explosive athlete on the fast break. Like, a lot of these bruiser centers that you see are kind of liabilities on the fast break. Jayden Quintus is the opposite of that. He's fast, and he's got a high motor as well, as you'll see. Now, this next clip is one of the most impressive clips that I've seen from him, and he's going into this dribble handoff action right here, and he sees that these two defenders are cheating. Like, they're looking for the dribble handoff. They're not paying attention to him at all. So he's going to read that and go downhill, fake this dribble handoff. I really like how he flicks this dribble right through this gap, gets ahead of his defender, smaller defender, and he still is able to keep his dribble and blow by him and get a really tough dunk at the rim. Like, this is some shit that if he develops, it could make him an insanely valuable player to have someone this strong, this athletic, who can also get downhill and have a clean enough handle to finish at the rim and get past defenders, blow by guys. Like, would be an insanely valuable skill at the next level for sure. And I think he'll showcase that more at Kentucky with Mark Pope as his coach. Here's showing that speed again. When a defender gets flat-footed, Jayden Quintus knows that they can't keep up with him. He's going to blow by, little hop step, yam at the rim. That guy didn't even try to dunk it, and I don't blame him. He's really a monster. Jayden Quintus is really just a monster. Not much to break down there. Again, the strength. The strength. Really tough. He gets really low right here. This defender's all over him. He's using his arms, swiping him away. The defender moves well, but it's not going to matter when Jayden Quintus takes this hard hop step right into his chest and then just goes up into his chest one more time. And at that point, you're not going to block his layup. He's going to get what he wants at the rim, and he has great touch. So he finishes those clips pretty often. All right, now we're going to be going into some passing highlights. I love passing. And if a big man can pass, I'm always going to be high on them. An 11% assist rate is not bad for a big man at all, especially one that does what Jayden Quintus does. Right here, he's showing you, blows by this guy. I know he cheated trying to steal the ball, but he gets low. He goes so fucking fast for a guy who's 7 foot. And this is just, I don't even know how he gets this pass off. It almost looks like an accident. But I really just like how fast he is to blow by that guy brings two defenders with him, and then just drops it off to his man. Really tough clip right there. That's just an easy read. He's showing he's got that feel too, just knowing that the defense is out of position right there. Hit him on the trail. That's a good bounce pass right there. Just quick little reads, like nothing too insanely impressive, but this is stuff that you want your young big man to be at least doing at a consistent rate, you know? Like, I really don't like when big man prospects are bad passers, and Jayden Quaintance is not a bad passer at all. Like, as you can see, he reads the zone perfectly. This looks like a 3-2 zone, and he's going to read that this guy is committing to the corner very early, and that this guy is kind of just ball watching and is not in position to rotate over on the open guy. Jayden Quaintance isn't even really looking. I guess he does look at the corner here, and he just, yeah, this is actually I did not give him enough credit. This is a no-looker right here, actually, because he first looks at this read, then looks at the corner, and then flicks back. That is a really tough pass to make. Like, a lot of big men, they get exposed against zones. Jayden Quaintance does not. So, very good signs right there. Easy little pass out of the double. You know, you got to be able to do that. Now we're getting to defense, where he is also a monster, as you could expect with his tools. A 9.5% block rate is pretty good, and you're going to see him step out on the perimeter here. He moves really well, walls up, cuts this guy off, and then just blocks his shot when he tries to go up for the baseline midi. Really tough clip right there. Stepping over in the paint. What are you doing, dude? Like, you are not getting that layup off. Another pretty easy block. Not a lot to break down there. That's just not a shot you should be taking against Jayden Quaintance. Now we're into catch and shoot, which they're saying is one of his weaknesses. And I would agree, because this jumper, it's kind of whack. It is kind of whack. It's slow. He doesn't really jump. It's not very fluid. Like, the mechanics are just iffy. They're really iffy. He's super young, and he's a center. But this is something that I really hope he develops. Like, right there, that jumper, that looks better. That's more fluid. So you can kind of see he's an inconsistent guy when it comes to shooting at the moment. Like, right there, it's just a little wonky. It's slow. You're not getting that shot off in the NBA. Now we're going to spot up. He can hit threes, though. He can hit threes. He has really good touch, so that gives me hope that he'll become a better, like, shooter overall. But this is like spot up clips, just him getting the ball, going to work. I really like this. A little hesitation, spin into him, bump, tough. That should have been a layup, or an and one layup. I mean, little pull up J right there. It's like, I really hope he develops this. I really do. He would become insanely versatile if he could shoot. But it's just clips like this. Like, even though he made that shot, it's just, you're not gonna get that shot off in the NBA, man. You're just not. I like this though. I like this. This is really good scoring feel right here. Like, he knows that the defender feels like he's in rhythm, so he's going to jump if you pump fake. And he does. And then he gets downhill, keeps his dribble, gets through this gap, and is able to keep his dribble all the way down here. Then he ducks in, spins into this guy, and gets a floater in. Like that, yeah. Really tough ball handling clip. As you can see, Jayden Quaintance, he can handle the rock. He's a very decent ball handler for a guy that does what he does, a bruiser. Like what Jayden Quaintance is, just a massive guy. It's crazy that this guy is so young. He's only going to get bigger. Like, it is pretty much bound to happen that this guy is just going to be absolutely massive by the time he gets into the NBA. And that's what makes me feel a lot more comfortable about him, even though the shooting and some of the other stuff is definitely a work in progress. But when he offers this length, this strength, this athleticism, and also pretty good ball handling tools, like, I can't not be high on a guy like this, you know? These clips, there's not really much for me to break down. It's just putbacks, putback dunks. You can see he's got really quick hands, as you can see, steals the ball right there, and he gets off the floor insanely fast. That's the other thing, is that he he just floats off the ground. Like he gets this rebound. There's three guys on him. He just rips through, takes a hop step. This guy just gets bumped the fuck out the way. Yam. Like no one has a chance to even go up. Like he gets up so fast right there. That is insane bounce right there. Just, yeah. More rebound putbacks. There's not much for me to break down there. It's just him using that strength, putting the ball in the hoop. It's what he's good at. Some cutting clips now. Again, not much for me to break down. It's just him being in the right spot at the right time. This is a good cut. This is a really good cut, actually. Yeah, that is good feel. He instantly recognizes that Hunter Dickinson has seen the back door and is closing out, and he moves into the space, gives this guy an option. That is a good cut. That is a high feel play for a center, for sure. Not just because if he stays out, I see a lot of centers who will stay out, try to space the floor. You just fucked everything up if you do that. Just a big man, just fucking shoveling people out of the way and shit. And like he gets off the ground so fast that the moment he like is about to put this foot down, defenders are jumping, right? Defenders are jumping. And so he's going to be able to use this throughout his career to just get motherfuckers flying by him. I don't know why I haven't seen more of that. Maybe he does more of this than I know of, and I just haven't seen it from the clips that I've watched. But he needs to use this insane speed that he has off the floor to get guys to jump like this more. Because defenders that's their only choice. They can't do anything else. He gets up so fast, you have to jump. So it's really going to be something that's interesting to see how he continues to use those pump fakes in the lane, because I think it's something that could really like just make him a demon around the rim. I just don't think he pump fakes a lot now, and it makes sense why he doesn't. Like he knows that he can just go up strong and go up really fast, and it's almost impossible to like stop. But it's something that I wish he did more. But yeah, right here, this is fire cut right here. Gets into his man, acts like he's coming up to receive this pass, backdoor, clean back. This dude is lost right here. Gets the ball, he recovers, pump fake, see, gets this guy jumping. This guy comes over, dude, you have no chance. Get fucking yammed on. Like, what are you trying to do? Tough clips, absolutely. More ball handling. This is tough right here. I would have wanted him to duck in more and like just push this guy under the basket, because look at number 3, he's small, but he at least makes the shot. He makes a jumper too, shows the nice touch. But this ball handling is what I'm talking about. He looks like a guard here, coming down, in and out, spin move, ducks in, fade away, one leg like Dirk. That is tough, man. If he can continue to develop this ball handling and his touch, he's gonna be he could be. I'm not saying he's going to be like Giannis, but it would be a similar type of guy. You know what I'm saying? He could be very useful. If he can fully develop that ball handling and like getting to the rim and that touch, dude, this could really be like a Giannis type of player. You know what I'm saying? I know that's really high praise and that's like kind of a crazy take. He's super young and he hasn't proved much so far in his college career. But it's something to look out for. I like this clip. This is what his jumper should look like every time. That is nice mechanics. I don't know why it wasn't looking like that earlier in the video. It's also kind of scary when a player has like different jumpers throughout a video. Shows that they're not the best shooters. So, but he's got a lot of time to work on that. I mean, yeah. There's not much to break down right there. Some like transition clips. Yeah, just him getting dump offs right there. That is crazy athleticism here. He gets the ball, just flies off the ground, just taps his feet on the ground, and then he's fucking 50 feet in the air. Using that strength right there. He's a tough finisher at the rim. Just bumps into this guy, moves him out the way, uses his touch, puts it right in. Love it. Love to see it. Here's him running on the fast break. You see how fast this dude is. Like, he's big as fuck. He's like 6'11". I don't even know how many pounds, but he's big. And he's flying, bro. Like, number 7 just gets out the way, which I would do too. You don't want that coming at you, bro. Especially at that speed. But yeah, damn. A lot that I liked in those clips for sure. It was just mostly what I noticed was the strength, the athleticism, the speed, and definitely the ball handling. Uh, Definitely a very intriguing ball handler for sure. And yeah, that is going to be my live breakdown of Jayden Quaintance. I really believe in this guy a lot. I think he will be top 10 for sure by the time that draft comes around. I think he will probably be the first center taken off the board. And who knows what he will. He might go and just ball the fuck out at Kentucky and really raise his stock. Like, I would not be surprised if that happened. But what do you guys think of this guy? Like, what are your takes about him? If you're an Arizona State fan, maybe, and you watched him the whole year. He was injured, though. He didn't. He had ACL surgery recently, so he didn't play a ton of games. But from what I saw of him, it was very impressive for a guy this young at like 17, just doing the shit that he does. I'm really high on him, but I want to know what you guys think, so please let me know, and I hope you enjoyed the video. Until next time, this is The Essence. I hope y'all all have a great week, evening, however, what time of day it is. Yeah, love y'all.